Well, hello, Stampers. It's the Pampered Stamper, and happy Monday to you. Monday means that it is Cheer Corner. And for Cheer Corner, I make a card, and you get to nominate someone to receive this card. Now, I posted the things that I am using, so you can make this card along with me if you have those supplies. And otherwise, you could use any shape, punch, or die, a geometric shape, and probably recreate this card. So I would love to see what you make with it. Post a picture of it in the comments. And yeah, so I do Cheer Corner because I truly believe that together we can change the world one card at a time. And I'm also excited because this is my birthday week and I'm planning a fantastic fundraiser. And a couple of the things that I've been talking about for my fundraiser have arrived in my order today. It got delayed twice, so I'll show those to you at the end of the video. But let's get started. I put my, I feel like I'm sitting on a throne. I pumped my desk chair up a little bit so that I'm more ergonomically correct when I stamp, but it feels kind of weird. So my camera is a little bit close to the desk, so I will try to move things around. You can see a little sneak peek in the bottom right-hand corner. So I used the Something Fancy stamp set, and I'll tell you why. I wanted to use this saying here, I didn't forget your birthday, I'm just stretching out celebration because I tend to be a little bit forgetful. But, my magnets aren't as strong as I would like, so the things don't stick on them very well. But this is the die that I'm using, and I don't know about you, but does it look wonky to you? I thought, oh goodness, there's something wrong with this die, but I think it's an optical illusion. When I turn it this way, no, it still looks weird. I don't know, it just keeps blowing my mind. Oh, here, when you turn it this way, now all of a sudden it looks right. But if it's in any of the other directions, it looks strange to me. So I was really happy to find this die, and I'll tell you why. I used this die on this card. Now we're going to make a slightly different card, and I'll tell you why. So I'm going to put that away. So that one has all the dies in it. It has the die for this, and it has the die for this one here. But I was originally using this. This is the Wanted to Say dies, and then I found out that they're retired. So the Wanted to, oh, no, that's not it, sorry. The Wanted to Say dies are the thing I wanted to show you at the end. Silly me. They are called Beautiful Shapes dies. And let's open that up. Oh, I don't even have to open it up. You can see it through the thing. So it has different layering hexagons, and I used the second smallest one, or the third largest one, but it's slightly bigger than the one from the Something Fancy, but it's the same idea. So we are going to get started. So you can use a card base, a white card base. Thick white cardstock is what I would suggest. I just need to put this away so that I don't lose it. This die fell out of my case. Be very careful with your dies because they are expensive and you don't want to lose them. So I'm just going to open the window for a sec. Hot flash. There we go. Oh, why do hot flashes always happen when you do a video? All right, so anyone else being plagued by those? I am giving away my age, but that is life. So you're going to start with a basic white card base, and it's either going to be 11 inches by 4 1/4 scored at 5.5, or it's going to be, now let's see if I get this right. I know that it's 10.5 centimeters, 14.8, 8 and 8 is 16, 27.9 centimeters scored at 14.85. If I say it often enough, I will remember the metric measurements. So I'm trying to become fluent in both metric and imperial. So let's first start with putting these on. And what you do is you first kind of lay them out how you want them to go. Okay, and that's kind of how I wanted them offset because I'm going to put my words here, and I don't want to cover up the fox. I'm not sure if I want that going off the edge. Let's see. You know what? It is nice when you're off the edge a little bit. It gives it a little bit more visual appeal. So that's how I want to lay mine out. So we'll start with this little guy. This one reminds me of my dad's pajamas. Poor pup. He's in heaven now. He doesn't need pajamas anymore. But yeah, we had a sermon yesterday, and it was about, because we had all new people coming in to church to be elders and deacons, and So it was a service to welcome them into their new roles and to thank people who were finished. And the minister was talking about Moses, and when Moses was done, he lived to be 120, which in Bible times was the fullness of life. That was the perfect age. And in the Bible, it says that when Moses died, he died with the kiss of God. And I thought, oh, it made me well up in church because my father had such a beautiful death that that's exactly how it felt when I saw him die. And yeah, I thought, what a wonderful way to describe that in the Bible. The Bible is so poetic because when it talks about the creation of man, it talks that God breathed breath into us. And I thought, well, how beautiful. God breathes breath into us when we're born, and then when we die, yeah, then he comes and kisses us and welcomes us back with his breath. Anyway, that was not the intent of my talk today, but it was a beautiful, beautiful picture. So we're putting all these on, and I like leaving a white space in between. It looks really nice. I love this paper. This paper is called Countryside Inn, and it is 15% off for the month of June. I have not checked the inventory status report, so I don't know if it's still in stock or if so many people bought it that it's now back ordered or out of stock. I don't know. Of course, my darling daughter Stephanie is calling right when I'm doing my video. It's a good thing I turned off the sound. But anyway, I hope that you guys join in on Wednesday for my Facebook Live party. It's a fundraiser for mental health. If you order, there's different ways that you can participate. You can either sponsor a kit if you don't live in Canada or Europe. So see, I have that. Or you can order through me online, anything you want. And if you do so, you get the PDF tutorial for all my beautiful cards that I made. I will share them on my YouTube video tomorrow. So now we're going to turn this upside down, and I'm going to trim this off. Oh, I forgot to put that one on. That doesn't help, does it? Let's do that first. I turned it over and this piece fell off. That doesn't help, does it? Okay, so that one's going to go on here. Anyway, I hope that you join in on the birthday fundraiser and order through me because I'm donating all my profits for June to mental health. Gerard's daughter struggles with it. I know more people in my life that do, and I just want to make a difference. And stamping helps. Creativity, crafting, art. They have art therapy. I'm just going to put this in like so. And I also had a few miracles happen this week, and one was my phone came to life after being dead for about 4 days. I called it my Lazarus phone. And then I was walking the beach, and one of my AirPods fell out, and the beach is like trying to find that back was like a needle in a haystack. And I honestly say, I prayed about it, but with very little faith. I thought, well, God, you helped me with my phone. So this is what I did. I stamped thank you from that. I don't even know what this is from, and I can't pause it to let you know. I will put it in the links later. What this stamp set is still current. Maybe I have it stacked here beside my desk. Let me see if I do. No, I don't. I know that it has lots of big words in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this up in the corner there. I found my dimensionals. Anyway, I found the one AirPod, and like, what's the chance of that? It's just incredible. So I just thought, you know what, you're trying to teach me something here, God. Forgive me my unbelief, and I'm just so grateful that I want to donate all my profits this month to mental health, and I hope that you join me. So share this video, tell everybody you know. Together we can make a difference. And don't forget to nominate someone for this card. So if someone has done something wonderful for you, like you have done for me, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I thought that this one's a bit big. Maybe I'll do this flower. See the flower? It matches with this, and the flower comes from Petal Park. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. Okay? And then we're just going to put a little bit of adhesive right here. And then I'm going to put this flower on that little dot of adhesive. There, and that's it. Simple card. If I wanted to, I guess I could put another one here. Let's see. I don't want to do the fox sideways. You know what? I am going to do this one here at the bottom, and then I'm going to trim it off. There we go, just to add some interest there. So that one's going to go like so, and then we're going to turn it upside down and trim it off. So just turn it upside down, put it in your paper trimmer right close to the trough, and there we go. Cut it off, and look at that. Just a minute. Isn't that nice? And it does add visual interest when your little hexagons go off the edge. So before we finish, I want to show you something. So we're going to take a block, we're going to take Petal Park, and it's a 2-layer stamp. I will be doing this through Stamping Through My Stash, I think on Wednesday, okay? So we're going to take Misty Moonlight, and see, here's the punch. So if you turn it upside down, you see that this matches like that. So I want to stamp this along like so, so that it matches up. So we have that, and I could leave it just like that, or I'm going to do a second layer. So this is the solid image, and I'm going to stamp it separately. I want to do it like so. And then I'm going to do it lighter in here. There, see, isn't that pretty? And so then it coordinates perfectly with our paper. So let's have a look. And I will check on Facebook in a minute to see if anyone has commented. So let's have a look here. And now you just slide it into your punch. And when it looks about right, then you clamp down. And here you go. And here you have your flowers. So you could add, if you wanted to, and you know what, I'll cut these out too, and you'll see that you get a totally different look with just the solid image. And I like to just stamp and punch a whole whack load of them and then have them in a little baggie, so that when I'm ready to create, I have all these flowers laying on my desk that I can play with. See, so you could, if you wanted to, add flowers in between or like on like so, and that would change the look of it if you wanted to do that. Totally optional, of course. It makes it a little bit busier, but it does totally change the look. Or you could put them in between, like so, in the focal points. I kind of like that. I like the scattered look of the flowers, but quite honestly, I just love the clean and simple. You could add gems as well. I found out on the cruise from German demonstrators that they hardly ever use bling. They just don't. And I thought it's interesting how we're culturally different. Okay, I'm just going to take a peek on Facebook to see if anyone has commented so I can say hello. And I would love to pop on over to my events. I'll share the link. And hello, Kim from Harrow, Ontario. I love Harrow. Harrow used to have the most wonderful bakery. I loved it so much that I once drove in a snowstorm to go to that bakery so that I could buy their turnovers. Isabel from France, how wonderful. Bienvenue. Bienvenue aux Pays-Bas. I can speak a little bit of French, but Gerard usually needs to encourage me because j'ai peur, I'm afraid. Anyway, wonderful to have you here. I hope you share my video. I love hearing where you're from. And oh yeah, before we finish off, I want to show you a few things that showed up. Okay, I just got my order just now. So, oh, now it's wanting me to pin something. I don't want to do that. Okay, let's have a look. So here is the finished card. Make sure you nominate someone. And here's the other one. So that you can see that these ones are slightly bigger than these ones, and I honestly don't even remember which ones were. Oh yeah, those are the retired ones. These ones are a little skinnier, but they're almost exactly the same. You get the same look, so whatever you have, use it. Now here is this wonderful stamp set, Coffee with Friends. I love this because this girl with the coffee is looking really thoughtful. These two friends sitting on a park bench together, you know, we all need friends. Life is hard when you're alone. And to start the day with coffee and croissants, that's amazing. And the saying, sometimes you just have to reheat your coffee one more time and try again. That's life. That's life. But you know what? When you're dealing with mental illness, those cliches don't always work. You know, they need help. And so let's raise money. There's not enough money for mental health. So let's raise some money and let's sponsor some kits so we can make a difference. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you was what I accidentally got out before, and they are the Wanted to Say dies. So they are a standalone die in the catalog, and you've got Celebrate, you have Happy Birthday, a bow, a flower, stars, hearts. I'm not sure what this thing is. I haven't figured that out yet. And then a leaf. And then we have Feel Better Soon and You're Too Kind. And there's the skinny words, and then there's a background for them. So I guess I could show you in the catalog here what they look like. Let me see. Then I can tell you the page number too, by the way. Okay, here they are. They are on page 167, and there they are. So here you can see the words and the outline. Okay? Anyway, that's it for now. I hope that you guys have a super day. I'm so happy that you joined me. I know that at first there's like 6 people watching, but there'll be more that see it later, and it makes me just really, really happy. I'm honored and blessed that you're a part of my stamping community. I hope that you love my card. I hope that you're inspired. And please do nominate someone. Give me a reason, because it's always hard to pick just one. And I will mail it anywhere in the world. And what I do is I write inside the card who nominated them and why, and then I tell them a little bit about who I am, and I put a personal note in there. So it's always nice to get happy mail. If you've ever received happy mail, you know it. And if you haven't, start sending it, and you might get some back, because you really can change the world one card at a time. All right, take care. Bye.